Guys, today we're making rainbow ice cream with Orbeez.
Ooh, ice cream? I can't wait to see what it tastes like.
Me too, and at the end of the video, there's gonna be a giant explosion. And look at all these options. And of course, we are going to dig the sand out. That way we can put all the Orbeez and sodas inside.
Wait, this isn't actual ice cream? You're just filling up holes with Orbeez, but oh well, that's also awesome.
Of course, it's not real ice cream, Sonic. It's the Orbeez ice cream. And look, we're digging the second ice cream out. Or maybe this one's a popsicle. Oh, I love popsicles. And my favorite is the mango flavor.
My favorite one is the one that tastes like hot dogs, but also the ones that literally just look like my face.
Ew, why would I want to taste a chili dog popsicle? That tastes disgusting.
Now hear me out, it does taste disgusting, but it's also pretty delicious when you actually taste it.
I don't know about that one, but hey, look, we have the last ice cream to dig out, and then we can start filling this thing with Orbeez and sodas. Look at that. It's looking amazing right now.
Oh, it's looking real smooth. How do you do that?
I don't know. I think this guy's a professional, but now he's pouring in some concrete at the bottom. That way, the Orbeez and soda won't fall all the way through the sand.
Yeah, you're right, because those things are so wet, they just dig into the sand. That's smart.
Yeah, and then after all of this is poured, then it's going to harden, and we can start with the Orbeez. I can't wait to see all the colors that we're going to use. All the colors of the rainbow.
I'm just wondering how it's gonna taste afterwards if I try and eat it.
Well, I know it's going to taste amazing, especially with all the sodas inside. It's gonna be so sugary.
Maybe even too sugary, because 20 sodas all in one could probably keep you all night. That's probably unhealthy.
Yeah, it is unhealthy, but it lets me stay up and finish all my inventions. And check it out, Sonic. Now we have a bunch of sections to put the Orbeez in, and here they come. All the different colors, starting with pink and blue. Let's put those Orbeez in.
How'd this guy even get these Orbeez? It's like he has an unlimited supply. I wish I had an unlimited supply.
Yeah, and wait until you see the sodas. He has some special edition ones. They're so cool.
Special edition ones? Aw, I wish I had those.
And here comes the green Orbeez, spilling all inside. Man, this is going to be so epic. I am so excited to see this explosion at the end. And look, there's yellow Orbeez balls. Those are definitely mango.
Do they taste like mango? Well, we'll find out soon enough, but I would have grabbed those Orbeez and crushed them in my hands. It would be so satisfying.
Yeah, that would be really satisfying, like that time we had an Orbeez fight. And here comes the red Orbeez. They kind of remind me of Knuckles, actually.
The bright red color and everything, it kind of looks like his fur.
Yeah, and I think this guy's making a watermelon popsicle. I've never had one of those before.
You should try one of those. Those are actually tasty.
Oh, I bet, but I wonder if it actually tastes like watermelon.
Of course it tastes like watermelon. They just put it on a stick and then you just eat it, you know?
That's a great idea. And here comes some more orange Orbeez. And now we're starting with the third ice cream. Here we go. Starting off with red at the top. Okay, that's a good color. And now we have some orange going in on the second layer. And here comes some yellow for the third. Oh, this is looking really good. And now we need to add some green Orbeez.
I want to eat ice cream all day until I get fat like Eggman. But even then, I'd still lose some calories because I run every other time, so...
Yeah, exercise is really important, even though Eggman is allergic to it.
Yeah, keep exercising, people. Don't be like Egghead.
And now this guy's adding the final touches to this ice cream. He's adding a couple more orange. Those are definitely the mango balls.
I was doing the last popsicle ice cream, and he's filling up the first batch with red. Man, look, here comes even more Orbeez.
Yeah, I think this guy has an infinite supply. And now he's putting in some orange. And then we have some yellow and some green. Next up is yellow. Fill this thing up. Look at all those Orbeez bouncing around.
Yeah, you're right, Tails. They always bounce around whenever we just pour them out. And look at that. We're pouring in green.
And now there's blue Orbeez. Whoa, that looks just like you, Sonic. Where'd he get these ones from? And now there's purple. No way.
Knuckles would totally mistake those for grapes and try and eat them, which probably wouldn't end well.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Sonic, but look at all the ice cream that we have and popsicles. But now we have a bunch of soda to add inside, and this is going to create the biggest explosion ever.
Oh, I want to drink all of those. Why does he have to waste these sodas just to pour them into already good-looking popsicles filled with Orbeez? I could have been drinking all of that.
Yeah, I don't know, but that soda just exploded, and now we're pouring it all in. Here we go. Here comes some Mountain Dew and some Monster Energy going straight into the pit.
Oh, those Orbeez are getting covered now. But hey, at least these look tasty either way.
Yeah, the Orbeez might be getting covered, but when the soda's inside, it's going to create a very big explosion. And look, this guy's filling it with so much soda. I bet they're gonna be so tasty.
And we're barely even done with the sodas. He has way more to go.
Yeah, and that's because we're just getting started. And check it out, he's pouring 3 at once. Look at that consistency. Oh my gosh, this guy's a professional.
That guy totally knows what he's doing, but I'd probably try 3 at once just to pour them all in my mouth.
And here comes the purple soda straight into the watermelon popsicle. Let's get some more soda and pour it in. Here we go. More soda's going in. And look, it now looks rainbow. That's so cool.
Whoa, he just flipped that soda. That was sick.
Yeah, that was definitely some cool moves. And it looks like he's still pouring some soda in the first one. But come on, we need some more soda in the other one. And we have so much sodas left. I mean, look at all that Pepsi.
Yeah, this much soda could fill up a store, dude.
And here comes the big bottle of Coca-Cola pouring straight into the watermelon popsicle.
And there it all goes. I thought it was a big bottle of soda, but it disappeared in mere seconds.
That's because we have to use so many of them to make this epic explosion. And look at that, the watermelon popsicle is almost done. And look, now he's picking up a bunch of toys. No way, it's a bunch of green soccer balls.
And look at them floating all around these Orbeez.
Yeah, I think he's tossing them in so when this thing explodes, it can fly straight into the sky and then fall all the way back down.
They'd probably shoot up to the sky to the point if they fall, it'd be like a meteor hitting the earth.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that one, Sonic. And look, we're filling the last one up with all the sodas. Come on, more sodas inside so we can make this big explosion.
Still a bunch of soda left. Is that all just gonna be used just to fill this one hole up?
Of course not, Sonic. We're gonna use some of them in this one and then the rest into others so they all have an equal amount of sodas.
I guess you're right.
And whoa, check that out! The red Fanta just exploded! Instant replay! Let's go! Pour that thing in!
That big explosion from the soda could probably just explode in Eggman. Maybe we could try that one day.
Oh, that would be super funny. We could shake it up, give it to Eggman, and then watch him get mad when it sprays all over his face and mustache.
We gotta try that prank one day, but here goes all the soda.
Yeah, now we're adding some Fanta, and I think we're running out of soda right now. And look at that big jar of Orbeez. They're spilling everywhere. No way. It's blue Orbeez.
How'd they even get that jar in the first place? That's huge.
I think he might have bought it at the store, but that's gonna be really expensive for that many Orbeez. And look, Sonic, there's a couple more Fanta sodas left, and then we're finished. We're almost ready for the big explosion.
I want to see the explosion. Come on, get faster, dude.
Yeah, we need to really hurry this thing up. I've been seeing all these sodas go in, all the Orbeez, and even toys. So when the explosion gets here, it better be something really epic. Look at these sodas. They're exploding already, and we haven't even started the big explosion yet. And here's the last bit of the sodas. Wait, no way he's gonna throw them all in at once. 6 sodas pouring at once? Yeah, this guy's definitely a professional.
I don't know how he was even holding them all at once. Wouldn't one of them just slip out of his hands?
I guess he's been doing this for such a long time that he's used to it. And look, Sonic, now it's time for the Mentos and the reactive chemical. I think that's baking soda or something.
Might be sugar, who knows?
Adding even more sugar would be insane, but I guess we're just going to add all of these into the cups and then we're gonna pour them in at once. And then we have 4 big explosions instead of 1.
4 big explosions? That's totally gonna be a sight to see.
Yeah, because they're all gonna go off at once. And here comes the last one. Now we just need to put the reactive chemical inside, swish it all around, and then we can throw this thing inside and get to the explosion.
Doing all of this just for 4 big explosions seems complicated, but oh well, it's totally gonna be worth it.
Okay, Sonic, here it comes. I can't wait to see this in the explosion. Oh, here it comes. It's reacting and boom.
Whoa, look at all that smoke coming from those explosions.
Yeah, that is super epic. And here comes an instant replay. Look, the toys are coming out. It's like elephant toothpaste, and look at all the colors.
Now they're replaying it 3 times. This is so satisfying to look at.
Yeah, this is one of the most satisfying videos I've ever seen. 4 rainbow ice creams exploding together. And here it comes again, another explosion. There's purple, there's pink, there's blue, and there's yellow. All the colors of the rainbow. And look how fluffy the explosion is. It looks like cotton candy.
It does look like cotton candy, which makes me want to eat it even more.
Yeah, I really wish I was there to see what it tastes like. But this video was super satisfying. If you guys want to watch more Orbeez explosions, then leave a like and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and post notifications on. We'll see you guys in the next video.